First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Out into right center, well hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Hit on the ground out to short, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
McCutchen, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Scorched to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. His past line against Aaron Nola, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. 0-1 the count. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So striding in, Gene Segura, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Segura.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Marlins.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. 1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 47 will be next. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder.
Fastball just inside. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
On the throw across the diamond is too late at third. Ready now for the Marlins, number 1. And their runners at the corners now. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
First and second here with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. The pitcher, Caleb Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Line toward the alley in left center. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand one. They're down 2-0. Here's Neil Walker. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike one. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Neil Walker is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Garrett Cooper is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 out, nobody on. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball well outside. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now it will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Hoskins playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Jean Segura.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Jean Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, number 47. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they... get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Next to the Marlins.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Nope, that's a ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
No strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's inside. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, number 1. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
The batter.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat. And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now in the box, Caleb Smith. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In the air to left. Dickerson is over. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Miguel Rojas. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Count even now at 1-1. To 1-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a single for him in his last at bat.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch.
McCutchen.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 2.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one.
1-1.
Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 47.
Now to the plate, number 47. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball just inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start the 7th.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Philadelphia, number 23, Jay Bruce.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Urena stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on